Peace, beautiful people.
Welcome. I know it's been a very, very long time, but we finally in it, and we finally got time. And great rising to all who tap in today.
Great, beautiful.
We got a real important. I'm not gonna say a debate, but let's say different views or perceptions from the islands of how we look at this situation. And I've been seeing a lot of gender against women and trans, and I don't know. One I seen when the woman said you cannot talk for a woman because you feel like you done switched over to a woman part, because you're not living in a woman. You're not basically dealing with the woman problems every day. You wasn't born one, or you just haven't had them type of experience. So who are you to speak for me? Mm-hmm. And you said something prior to the conversation we had that your views was quite a different type of taste. So, can you rely?
Probably not to verbatim what I said, but basically, but technically, I was stating as I don't understand, because the whole subject was, I guess, the LGBTQ, right? They trans, they feel like they can speak for women, or whatever the case may be, and women feel like they shouldn't speak for women. I feel like none of that shit really fucking matter, because at the end of the day, I feel like it was a statement you made. You said that
women are the carrier, and they are the women now.
Yes, it was a statement that
they call them carriers.
Yes, that we are carriers and they are the women now. And I'm like, shit, I'm not mad at that statement, because that's exactly what the fuck it is. Like, we are carriers. Like, we do bring eternal light into our vessels. You know what I'm saying? We do bring real life, spirit, and soul. We do carry that. You know what I'm saying? That's a real statement. Like, why is we even getting mad at something that's true? You know what I'm saying? And then again, why even go against something that we know is inedible? Yes, you can have being a woman and a man. It's two separate things, but it's two separate things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, if you want to be a woman and a man, that's you. That's his negative. It's still a man inside a woman. So if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Like, at the end of the day, he cannot carry. If you cannot carry a life, why argue? You should already know where you lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the category you feel, that's how you feel. I don't feel like I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just feel like I'm a straight guy. So it's like, I don't even think in the aspect of I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like I'm a guy. I don't even believe in none of them titles. I just feel how I just go off how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about titles and none of that shit. And I feel like nobody should either. And I'm like, all this shit is just two things to put the transgenders and the women against each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just another fucking structure. You know what I'm saying? Another fucking division. Just a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I'm looking like we worried about the wrong shit and not the right shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we fighting about some shit that doesn't really fucking matter? Be who you want to be. Be who you want to be. That's great. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Who don't want to be almighty women? But we have to realize, like, that's another thing, another gender that they plan. They try to get rid of the real woman. You know what I'm saying? They turning men into women. That's the whole thing. Like, that's the whole issue about bioengineered food. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's going about. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's why these fucking technology, these TV programs, you see a bunch of wild shit, you know what I'm saying, on fucking TV. That's why that's about, you know what I'm saying? It's a part of the whole fucking system. Like, the program, the men into women and women into men. Like, they want us to crossbreed, bro. They don't want us to be who we are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all can play into that system if you want to. But I'm not. I'm going to continue to be who I am and live as I am. You feel me? I know what I was born and what I was created and carried here to do. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we need to stop being so fucking sensitive and stop trying to always attack and shit. And just listen, like, shit, that nigga right, shit, nigga, we do carry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, yeah. To look at from at that perspective, Lance. Most definitely. I just feel like a lot of women still dealing with trauma, so therefore they just it's easy to lash out about it, you know, because somebody always needs something to complain about. Like I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. You tired of a lot of shit, and I just feel like they just the next thing up.
Yeah.
Like you done already bashed a man. Oh, you done beat us down with your words. You talked about us. Now it's like let's move on to a higher state because we ain't that on that pedestal no more. Y'all have it, and for y'all to try to keep that pedestal. Y'all know I'm about to let something that decide to was a man and now that want to be a woman try to take your stack because now they done put those and like I said they done made what's the name Kardashian the finest
that shit crazy.
As soon as he
fuck.
turned into a fucking so-called woman,
all of a sudden
now he the finest the finest woman in the world and y'all like that about a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's like y'all competing now, and it's just like a whole other thing.
Not,
so
though.
I'm not saying y'all. I'm just speaking on the majority of what I see on Facebook or what I see on YouTube.
But they shouldn't make it seem like it's a competition. It should nobody feel like us as queens. We shouldn't even feel like.
I feel like. You should already know.
Competition. Like it's just like shit. I don't know. I understand. Nigga want to be here. You feel me? Like I understand.
But they not feeling. Some will, some
but
not.
But you can't. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to realize, like they said, they can't carry.
And that's the point.
You know what I'm saying?
You talking to a naive person, so let's just say they know they can't fucking carry, but they gonna do anything in the world to still try to make it seem like, well, look, I can get your man.
But
I
that's
can
what
do
I'm saying.
all this. I can do this. My ass bigger.
I feel like that's
you can get a
manipulation.
lot of shit. That's exactly what it is. It's all about manipulation. You know what I'm saying? That's the motherfucking key of this whole world is manipulation.
It's fucking manipulation. So now we feeling like we have to fight for what's ours. In reality, we really fucking don't. Like, no. Because a lot of niggas don't be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, go with that bullshit. Now niggas be like, hey, let me see your ID. Like, people is not playing. They be see baby pictures. Like, not to be funny, but on some real shit. A lot of people, they don't display that shit. You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like it's obvious or like it's cool. Like, men, it's okay for men to date other men as a woman. Or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's that's you see how that's motherfucking niggas mental. You know what I'm saying? Now that's gonna be at first it was women or on men.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
For instance, it was a woman, I think on TikTok or YouTube. I think TikTok, Instagram. One of them. She was on one of them live and she was making out with a lot of fucking men downtown, and it was in Detroit. And the man didn't even know. Just making out with him.
And it was a man?
It was a man the whole time. And they didn't even know. Now, would they be wrong to blow her shit in? No. And they all jumping?
No.
How?
No. I feel like at the end of the day, you still should display that, bro.
Display what?
That you was born with a penis, bro.
That's the difference. But she didn't.
Your internal. That's what I'm saying. Blow your shit up. Blow her shit up.
That's
no,
what
you
I'm
deserve to
they
get your shit.
For that?
No, they not.
We about to jump this.
No, beat your ass.
You
I understand.
like,
no, I understand.
And those the people that make you look bad for the ones that are understanding.
Yeah, who don't be even on that shit.
You
know what I'm saying? Just be like,
and
nigga.
the ones that do convert and actually be on that bullshit, you make it bad and you make them look bad.
Yeah,
so
but what?
I'm saying, far as it's two sides. It's always two sides. It's a hoe and it's actually a woman, and then it's a hoe. I don't even know how to say that.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I'm saying. But still,
I don't want to call it trans. That just sounds so mean.
It's different. I mean, it is what it is. They know it.
But that's not like a
that's just like you a woman.
Robot.
I mean, shit. It's like I'm a man. I can't get mad because a woman want to be.
No,
I'm
just saying.
I'm just saying.
No, it's the title of the name. Like, why they just can't be who the fuck
like,
they are?
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel. Like one of the women just when they, I'm a dyke or I'm a.
No,
what they call
why
them.
does it matter? Who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Why we gotta tell her, oh yeah, I'm a dyke, yeah, I'm a trans, yeah. Who gives a fuck? Just walk your ass out here. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like, I see you, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't have to, you don't have to tell me what you are, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to, who gives a fuck? That's what I'm saying. Like,
the perspective of other people's lands. Your lands and our lands are totally different.
I'm just saying, the
we
lands
accept shit for what it
crazy.
is, and that's just that. You know what I'm saying? But other people need a title because they cannot compute right. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that shit crazy.
They're like, what?
Oh my God.
What are you? You know what I'm saying? Just like me.
Your boyfriend, your married, your wife, your husband's.
Like they cannot compute.
You're right.
They cannot compute. They gotta put a name on it. It cannot be an unknown situation. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you call yourself a god, you're not God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not God.
It's just it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. But yeah, that's about sums the whole conversation. I believe that was a great one. We're gonna leave it at that. And stay tuned for more coming soon.
Views of both parties. Yes.
And,
Rob Marie.
The one and only king.
Yes. Peace.
Peace.
Love, light, and healing.